Here's one more thing to think about when you are developing your body paragraphs. We discussed how to incorporate the quotes from different sources that you're going to use. But what about an example social media post or an example that could be a movie, that could be any kind of piece of media that might help you make your point? So let's talk about that really quickly. I have an example here that you can see in the slides, and I'll give you the opportunity to read this. And it's one example of how you can do this work of putting illustrations or example posts into your body paragraphs. There are strengths of this, and there are many ways that this can improve, but it gives you a general baseline for how to do it. So let's discuss here. So first off, whenever you're working to develop a body paragraph and what kinds of examples and illustrations to put it, you need to want to choose those examples that actually support the point that you're trying to make. So if you look at your topic sentence, which is the main idea for that whole paragraph, the illustration or the example post that you want to use needs to fit and actually help make the point that you're making in that topic sentence. So the topic sentence here is: men, on the other hand, have been linked to negative mental health impacts due to social comparison, which can lead to feelings of jealousy and inadequacy. And so this person is going to choose a social media post that somehow can illustrate the way that using social media is going to lead to this negative part of social comparison. So then you make sure that you introduce the example just like you would introduce a quote. So for example, here you go. This person is discussing the way that social comparison affects men, and they say, for example, Instagram fitness influencer Joey Swoll's post, and then she introduces it, depicts this. And once you've introduced it and you have it here, then you're going to describe it and explain how it helps make your point. So I think that this does a good job of introducing it, and it connects well to the point. I think this student could do a lot more work to describe and explain how this post really works to make their point. But I think that you get a good structure of how this works through this example. So that's what you need to think about when you're incorporating the illustrations of social media posts into your paper.